today is World Listening Day, July 18th, and being a person who I describe as having the attention span of a drunken gnat, I created an event, a space to discuss World Listening Day and invited a friend from communications courses, because in my mind it was listening and speaking and communications, and how had my world changed when somebody listened to me. Hey Mitch, how had my world changed when Janet Lamb stepped into it and listened to me just by looking at me and said, may I offer you light? And so I held this space a couple of hours ago with Janelle, my assistant, my very capable assistant, and she had done some little bit of research, just a little bit, thank you for the thumbs up, on World Listening Day. And World Listening Day isn't about communication, talking to people. It isn't about listening better. It isn't about, did you really pay attention to what they were saying? And I mean, I had a whole lot of conversations to go there, but it's about your acoustic environment. Oh, good, your air quality is getting better at moderate. Good for you, Mitch. I was somebody who is on this call is down in Maryland, near Washington, D.C., saying that their air quality was now being affected, and so was their sisters up in New York from fires up in Canada. And I'm assuming that's what's affecting your air quality. I have, forgive me, forgotten where on the planet you are. I know that you're here in the U.S. So anyways, World Listening Day is about listening, stopping and just listening to nature, listening to the sound of the rain. And so here we go, we're gonna turn this around and like the sound of the rain. My air quality is good. I live on the top of a mountain. And so even without the rain, my air is almost always washed clean. I am really blessed. If you're talking about, you're in Illinois, okay. One of these days I'll get to Chicago. I haven't been there. I was there a long time ago. But I was passing through, through the airport, through the train station. Spenta, Illinois. I like how you spelled that. If we're talking about listening, I like how you spelled that. Illinois. If World Listening Day is about paying attention to your acoustic environment, and are you appreciating the thunder in the background? We couldn't have ordered it better. What do you hear when you stop and get still? Hey, little boy, how are you? Where are you viewing you from? What are you grateful for today? And today is World Listening Day. And it's also my father's anniversary of his earthly birth, and so thus we have ancestors' earrings on today. And so World Listening Day is about, you think that the storm is coming? Yeah. Oh, the storm that you had is what I have now? Yeah, very likely. That's the way the weather patterns work. From Illinois down to Kentucky. Yep. It's kind of cool watching weather patterns, especially when I'm traveling. Knowing that, if I leave here, the storm might travel with me. So, hey, little boy, what are you grateful for today? Where are you viewing from? So, yeah, I'm just enjoying watching the rain fall. It's not too hard. 2 thumbs up, thank you. Your mom is in Chicago. I want to go to Chicago. There's a light center, this light that I practice. They have a center there in Chicago, and that's where I would go. Yeah, that's the reason when I'm traveling. I'm usually traveling to go to events where I can offer light, or to centers where there are light, and there are only like 21 or 22 in North America. So there's one in Chicago. I haven't been there. There's one in New York. I haven't been there. There's one in D.C. I've been there a couple times, and I'll be there again in September. There's one in Atlanta. That's my home center. There's San Francisco and Seattle, and yeah, you need to go. Thank you for coming by, little boy. And yeah, I like the storm too. So pay attention to your surroundings, the acoustic surroundings. So that's World Listening Day. So if you, I try to do that every day anyway. Stop, listen to nature, listen to my surroundings, and that's a lot of what my channel is about. You know, watching the birds, listening to the what's there. So right now, Mitch. Okay, you live somewhere else in Chicago. Okay. You lost me on where you are, but yeah, you're over there in Illinois and near Chicago or in Chicago. And listen to that thunder. Isn't that great? The dog went in. He's afraid of thunder. He is much happier to suffer storms from his crate where he's safe. But the birds are out. The birds are on the feeder. They don't care it's raining. Oh, yeah. That's a good idea. Don't tell me your town. That makes sense. Nova Scotia. Hey, Patty Milky. Yeah, you can't really see the bird. He's on the far side of the feeder, or maybe he flew off. I think he flew off. That could be too. Thanks for the third thumbs up. Have we gained a subscriber anywhere? Tell your friends. Yeah, so this is World Listening Day, and I came on because it's raining and you get to listen to the thunder and watch the rain and the birds in the rain. There's a, what do you call that? I think that's a catbird up there. They like to mess with Highway the cat. Where am I? Okay, I am in the Daniel Boone National Forest in southeastern Kentucky. I live on a top of a mountain in the Daniel Boone National Forest. In the backyard, we have 3 bear dens. And I've lived here over 4.5 years, and I've only seen the bears on like cameras in the back, but yeah. I've seen pictures of them on the neighbors' cameras too, up close to the house, but oh, and yeah, the neighbor got bear scat between this house and the next one. So yeah, I mean, they're here. But yeah, I'm in southeastern Kentucky, and it's just beautiful. But, it's quiet, and you don't want to, yeah, there is a bird over there. He's on the far side, but he's on there. It's quiet, and you don't want to lose the sound quality. Yeah, Kentucky is awesome. It is. Nova Scotia, I understand, is beautiful. I have not been, and right now, you know, to me, it kind of sounds like cold. Can you see that, what do you call him? The red-headed woodpecker. There you go. We have woodpeckers and starlings and cardinals through all day. And the hummingbirds have found the feeders. 35,000 is your small... 35,000 is where you live. When I moved up here, I was told I was moving to a county of 5,000 white people. And I was a pastor's assistant at a black church, and my family had been black for years, for a while. And I was like kind of cowed at that, and I moved up here, and it was fine. It was great. And just this last year, I Googled, you know, what's the population here in Stearns, Kentucky, and it was like between 13 and 1,500. Not 35,000, 13 and 1,500. Yeah, so talk about small. It's big in acreage, and beep, beep, beep. I'm loving that bird. Yeah, it's not the end of the world, but you can see it from there. Ha ha ha. That's pretty funny. Thank you for that. Yeah, we do not have a breeze right now, as told by the whirligig. The leaves are moving just a little bit, but it sounds like the storm is passing. Thank you. Laughter is the best medicine. I appreciate that. You got another one? I don't live in the end of the world, but you can see it from here. I'm going to have to add that to my pattern. I mean, the place, so this county where I live, McCreary County, it's like one of the places in the country, like one of 2 places with the highest concentration of natural stone arch bridges. Hey, Justin Samuel, how are you? Where are you viewing from? What are you grateful for today? And today is World Listening Day, which I thought was all about communication and listening and speaking, because I didn't bother to read the fine print, and yeah, attention span of a gnat. And so World Listening Day is about paying attention to your acoustic environment. So I come to you during a rainstorm. Ha 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 ha. You live so far in the world, you gotta come out and hunt. Yeah. So, yeah, so we had the first night I came here to visit and determine if this was the person I was going to be partnered with and move in with. We had venison that came from stepping out the back door and picking up the rifle. And that was an anomaly. He doesn't usually hunt. I'm not sure why. I'd have to have him retell me that story. But we get to eat wild game because the neighbor hunts and other neighbors hunt. And yeah, we get. So you're telling the wife she don't listen? See, that's the thing. When you tell someone they don't listen, it's get somebody else to tell, then they might listen. Oh, it's like, can you see the cloud? It's like, it's just very light, but it's more than rain. Yeah, now that I've got that, I just love the thunder though. You have moose and caribou, yeah. We have elk and deer and bear. And I'm sure they're wild cats, but I haven't encountered them. Yeah. All right. Hit be quiet. Anyways, it's been lovely sitting here chatting with you, enjoying the storm on World Listening Day. And yeah, come back again, listen with me. Be grateful, spend time in nature, being grateful for just the gift of the sounds that we have. And be careful of what consider what your environmental footprint is with the use of AI and data storage. Like all those old emails that I really don't need, if I get rid of them, they don't need room in a data center. So yeah. Anyways, I love you. Come back again another day, and if you're viewing this after the fact, be sure to put in the comments where are you viewing from, what are you grateful for, subscribe.